Okay, so we're in the showroom right now, but I'll show you the kind of units we have and where the most suitable for your application. This is our wall unit. You've most likely seen it. It's all over. It's our most popular unit. This is our newest generation. Okay. You can see there's a little minor changes. The display is more blended in. This is the Pro unit, so this is quite powerful. This can do up to 15,000 BTU. Obviously, it's variable speed, but this unit is pretty much just like a split unit, all in one. To get this installed, what you need is a hole in your wall. If you have a hole in the wall, then you just make that hole into two holes, one for inlet, one for outlet, and you can use this unit. So how it could be done is, there's many different ways of making the louver and the holes, but in this particular design over here in our shop, we used one main louver, okay, that has both holes. There is a divider inside the louver. We'll come around the other side. This is how it looks on the outside, okay? So obviously you can take round louvers, singular louvers, whatever you want. And this fan obviously has to go inside, and the unit has to get flush with the wall, nice and tight and sealed against the gasket. Everything should be blanked off completely. And then you have a nice slick unit attached to the wall. You do not need any copper lines outside or condenser line outside. The only thing you have to think about is electrical and drainage, and the louver obviously. So now let's assume you have the electrical and the louver taken care of. Now the drainage, you have multiple options. First of all, this unit will not drain the same way most of the units in the markets are. This unit will almost not drain during the summer months. During the summer months, most of the condensation this unit is removing. Most of the humidity, it's removing from the air. It's taking it and compiling it inside, and it's spraying it on the condenser coil to achieve more capacity and more efficiency by helping cooling down the condenser coil. But in the winter time, most of the defrost and the ice and everything must get drained. So you need to have a proper drain for it. We do have kits that you can put with electric heat, so you can run it outside for cold climates, but we don't recommend draining outside for various reasons, for hazardous and for ice blockage. So it's always nice to drain internally. We also have a new product, it's called a nebulizer kit that you can install right on the bottom, and you drill a hole and you have the nebulizer stick out and it sprays outside a mist instead of draining. So this is our wall unit. You have the option of installing an ERV also to this unit. It will basically go right behind it, okay? So this is basically the ERV that would go behind the unit, and then you install the unit flush with it, and then you can put casing around the unit and the ERV, all one casing, so it looks uniform as if it's one unit. Obviously the ERV you see right here is our first generation. We have a second generation of this ERV. Over here, so if you don't use the ERV or do use the ERV, doesn't matter, all the installation process is still the same. If you have an existing sleeve and you want to use our wall unit, you can get a box like this custom for you. Basically this box would slide into your sleeve, and then you have your inlet and outlet hole. If you're handy, you can do this yourself. You can go to Home Depot, pick up some foam, and over here you have the same idea, but this basically would go to your window seal. So you minimize the window, you're taking some of the window, and you're basically creating a different type of louver, okay, and you're able to attach the wall unit as well. There's many different configurations over here. Here's the louvers that we discussed. We have them in round, we have them in square. You can get your own, but you have to make sure it's properly designed and engineered and tested for pressure drops, for unit static pressure. But it's very flexible. this wall unit, you can install it in many different scenarios.